you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for that lovely welcome. I can't begin to tell you how wonderful it is to be here. And thank you too at home for joining us once again around Australia. Sorry to have to make you do this again, but would you please put your hands together now for Kerry Friend?
Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Greg.
I can't believe what a touch of deja vu all this is.
I bet it is for you. It's been a long time. It's great
Kind
to
of
have you here. It's very good to have you here.
Well, Kerry, it's very good to be had here. I tell you that too.
Well,
we've got a wonderful show tonight. Special celebrity guest show to kick things off. Crackerjack, tell us about our celebrity
Yes,
singer.
our very, very special guest. Our first single is in the popular comedy series from Channel 10, the comedy company Kylie Mole.
Yo! Hang on,
So excellent, Greg. This is so excellent.
so
Oh, it's so good.
I can't believe a schoolgirl. On the show, you're supposed to be 18 to get on this show. I couldn't believe it when I saw your application form. How'd you get away with it?
Oh, it's so good. I go to Mum, I go, oh, you only have to be 15 to go on it. And then I write into Channel 10, I go, yeah, I'm really 18. I just bull to everyone. It's so good.
We have an application form, and one of the questions is, what are you looking for in a bloke? And she writes pocket money. I thought that was pretty good. Now, what about Dino? You got the boyfriend and that. How does he feel about you being on here?
Oh, I hate Dino's guts because I reckon he sucks because we have split up.
Why?
Because he's just such a pig, you know. He goes to me, go the whole way with me, and I won't. Because I just live in the other direction.
So Dino's been given the flick and you're here to meet a real man, right?
I'm looking for a new guy. I just can't wait. It's so good.
We got three of them on the other side of the screen. Kerry, tell us a bit about them.
All right, Kylie. First, we have a tennis coach whose ambition is to paint the Harbour Bridge another colour. Please welcome contestant number 3. Next is a sales rep who would like to perform in the entertainment centre. Say hi to contestant number 2. And last is a ground engineer who is also involved in surf rescue. Welcome contestant number 1.
Thank you for this, Kerry.
All right, Kylie, make Dino jealous.
Yes, I can't believe what comes out of your mouth. That's amazing. No, thanks. Have a seat, please, Kylie. Well, you know a little bit about the guys behind the screen. Have a listen carefully and we'll find out a bit more. What I thought we might ask them to do tonight for something different is to impersonate your favourite character off the comedy company. Number 1?
Colin, Greg. Right.
Yeah,
Right, Greg.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I'd keep working on it if I were you. Number 2?
Well, I'm your physical education teacher, getting fat out there. Got to get into it. Come on, and bend and stretch and bend.
I like the tie around the forehead. I'd put it a bit lower and give it a bit of a pull, actually. Number 3, who are you going to impersonate?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Con. And to my little girls, a ruler, a sula, a lula, and a tula, I say, beautiful. And to my wife, I'll be home in a couple of days.
Good stuff. What did you think of those, Kylie?
Oh, it's so good. They're just exactly the same.
Any
In fact, they're fired, the other guys.
Which of the 3 did you like the best?
I reckon that probably, like the exercise guys, so good.
Sounds good to you, eh? Okay, you got it. You have the opportunity, Kylie, to ask 3 questions. First question to number 1, please.
Okay, number 1. What would you do if your blind date turned out to be Guess Who's Suckface Amanda?
Oh, I think I'd just puke.
You just
Puke.
puke. You just do it. Yes. Number 2.
Oh, I'd smash her in the face and kick her in the guts and grab her by the foot and throw her around, throw her straight into the wall. And I'd go over and I'd say, oh, sorry, I thought you were a bloke trying to crack onto me.
Speaks well, doesn't he? Number 3. What would you do if your date turned out to be Amanda?
Well, after I'd finished chucking, I'd probably go over to her, tell her what a dog she was, stick my chewing gum in her face, and then drop her off at the pound.
My goodness, nothing's changed on this show. What do you think?
It's so good. I reckon, like, number 2 and 3 really hate her guts, which is so excellent. But I'll probably go for number 3.
Number 3 gets the first match with Kylie Mole. Kylie, your next question, please, to number 2.
Okay. Well, you know my ex-boyfriend Dino. Well, you know how he goes, he's a really good kisser because he practices on his arm. Well, he isn't because he can only kiss arms. But I want you to, like, practice on your hand and pretend that your hand is me, okay? And make the noises of kissing to see if I like you or not. And I want to know why you reckon you're so good at kissing.
That's to you, number 2.
I'm an ace kisser because I'll dive down your throat.
She said kiss your arm, not eat it. Number 3.
Because I've got a tongue like a rattlesnake.
Come up to my room for a hiss. Okay, number 1.
I'm a really good kisser because I just am.
To me, I tell you, he sounded like a chook laying an egg. What do you think, Kylie?
Well, the one who goes, he's got a tongue like a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I reckon he's really up himself because my tongue's much better, see? But I'd like to have a match with him, so I'd choose him.
Number 3 gets another match. How about that? 2 matches to number 3. He's happy. Next question to number 3, Kylie.
Okay, well, you know how parents suck and everything. Well, when you become a parent and that, what would you do that's different from what your parents have done and that? And also, you don't have to answer this if you're an orphan.
Well, I'd never make my own kids eat my grandmother's corned beef because any spack knows that chewing gum and corned beef don't mix.
And tripe, that's awful too, isn't it? Number 1, what would you do different to your parents?
I'd be really cool, like, and I'd never ever go out in public with my kids.
Oh. Number 2, what would you do different to your parents?
Well, hopefully I'd have all daughters and I'd tell them to bring all their girlfriends over every weekend for pool parties.
He's a worry, number 2. What do you think, Kylie?
What did number 1 go?
No, he just went.
Well, then he is so excellent if that's what he did, so I'll go for number 1.
Okay, number 1 gets a match. Your first instinct was to lead with number 2. You had 1 match with number 1, 2 matches with number 3. Here's 10 seconds for you to make your choice. Now, all 3 of these men want to have a date with you. You've got to pick one. Which one do you think?
I just want them all. If I not have a go of kissing them, I could choose. Well, seeing I've got 2 with number 3, is that right?
Yep.
Well, I reckon maybe I should go with him.
Okay, number 3 wins the game. And he's pretty wrapped. Let me tell you about number 1, Kylie. This bloke enjoys water skiing, squash and cycling. It's Paul Cox. Number 2, Kylie, enjoys cricket, rugby union and squash. It's David Barnes. Come on down to the hard light, number 3. You've got it. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Right, here we go. Oh, boy, moment of truth. This guy's a tennis coach. He enjoys rugby league. He likes Mexican food. He likes the theatre. Kylie Mole, please meet Dennis Holland. Right. We've got a fantastic first date for you two. Max, tell them all about it.
I surely will. Yes, Kylie and Dennis, you're off to Melbourne, where on your arrival you'll be swept off your feet by a luxurious Hallmark chauffeured limousine and taken to attend a special recording of the comedy company as Kylie Mole's special guest. Enjoy the atmosphere and laughs before spending the night at the elegant Park Royal on St Kilda Road with its magnificent views and stylish decor. Park Royal offers the best in relaxation and comfort with the compliments of Hallmark limousines. Park Royal on St Kilda Road and perfect match.
You know what happened? Her gum got stuck to the braces on his teeth. They couldn't get apart. Listen, that's fantastic. I hope you're very happy together. And
Will you go with me?
Oh, I think so, but is Dino not jealous?
He's sort of about the same height and he's a bit skinnier, so you can punch him.
I think you two are going to have a great time together. Would you please thank Kylie Mole for coming on to our first show back. Thank you very much, Kylie. All the very best to you. Fantastic. You're a great sport and enjoy your time at the Comedy Company. We'll be back after this break.
Nice to meet you.